just to give a little background, I loved comic books as a kid. I at one point thought I would illustrate comic books as a fashion. But
now he just writes on bathroom stalls.
Yeah. Right. And I remember, dude, I had remember comic book cards?
Of course.
I had the entire Series 1 comic book cards. And I have Punisher #1. Punisher was my favorite.
Okay.
So I was never much of a superhero person. Right. Anyway, I fell out of it. What got me back in? Graphic novels. Which one in particular? Preacher. I'm not going to talk about that this episode. I figure...
Is Preacher the vampire one?
No.
It's got a vampire.
Oh, there's a vampire in it. There's a vampire in it.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
But I don't want to talk about it right now because we may have a special guest on in a couple weeks, and I know that Preacher is a big deal to that person, so I'm going to talk about it then. But this week...
Not to this person.
Yeah, what's a big book for you, Dan?
Yeah.
I'll say one of the many that I will go through from week to week is Y the Last Man.
Oh, yeah,
I bring that up now because I just read The Last Trade, so I figure I'll talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Y the Last Man is about a guy named Yorick who is the last man on Earth. Not the last person on Earth, the last man.
Yeah.
The last being with a Y chromosome. So, marinate in that for a second.
Already you're messing it up.
What?
Wait, are there women?
Because he's not the last.
Whoa, no. But wait, whoa. Let us revel in that as the premise, and then we get into the story, and then
so it's his first opportunity to be that guy that all the women would have sex with, and there's no one left.
It allows that fantasy to take place, but then also when you think about some crazy shits,
people are vying for the Earth. You know what I mean? The other groups are becoming dominant.
It's epic.
Yeah.
Really?
There's like this group of lesbian Amazonians to like cut off.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, and
no, but like and like think about what happens to government because there's mostly men in government and the. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you, go to the comic book store, pick up the first trade paperback, volume #1. Okay. Look at the first page. You will not be able to. The first page is like, what? Turn the page. What? It's just crazy.
It's kind of like a post-apocalyptic book because it's this, society's falling in on itself and it needs to be recreated by the survivors. But you have a lot going on with. Sexual societal roles, and then on top of that, it's just a well-written book, and it has a lot of cliffhangers.
Really funny, and it's
Brian K. Vaughan's like one of the top writers right now, and his dialogue is amazing, but he doesn't sacrifice his story for the dialogue. He doesn't do what a lot of writers do and put the brakes on the story just to blah 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 blah. He does the dialogue in the service of the story, and it's really exciting stuff. Like I think some of the cliffhangers in that book are some of the best ones ever.
Awesome! And I just finished. If you are already a fan, I've even picked up book 6 is
Girl
badass.
on Girl. Yeah,
Girl on Girl, and there's
if that doesn't get you
and there's pirates, guys. There's pirates in book 6.
Yeah. Are these optioned anywhere? Could these be movies? When you look at it, could it be a movie?
It's optioned.
Okay.